Hi, this is Patrick from Challengers Comics and Conversation in Chicago. Normally here to talk to you about the new comics that are out today, Wednesday, June 26th. But we're going to talk a little bit more about what's coming up. There's rumors, there's inklings that both DC and Marvel have major changes to their publishing lines coming up in the fall. Maybe we learn more about it in San Diego, maybe New York Comic Con, who knows? But a lot of key creators are leaving books that they're on. There's rumors of a whole new Absolute line from DC Comics. But for both of these publishers, the new event books they have out right now are keys to what's coming up. Most of the publishing initiatives seem to be rolling out of the storylines that are happening, including Absolute Power from DC. This is Ground Zero, which is basically the linchpin for this. This sets the stage for what's gonna come in the Absolute Power miniseries starting next week. If you've been reading Batman and you wondered how Failsafe could be defeated in Batman yet be a major player in Absolute Power, this tells you. If you're reading the Superman storyline, House of Brainiac, and wonder how Brainiac Queen, who was a major part of the House of Brainiac storyline, is now part of this book tells you. Absolute Power looks like it's going to be the main book that pretty much informs what's happening in the DC universe moving forward. And while this is not the actual start of the miniseries, this is a pretty integral book, and it's also written by Mark Waid, who writes the main series, but also Chip Zdarsky, Joshua Williamson, Nicole Maines, people that have been writing the books that lead into this as well. So this is actually a thing that kind of makes everything make more sense. And we wouldn't be talking big event books, so we didn't remind you that Blood Hunt is out. Also, a lot of what's happening in Blood Hunt is going to inform what happens in the Marvel Universe moving forward. And this is a stronger series than you'd think it is if you just follow Jed MacKay's normal books in the Marvel Universe. And if you haven't been reading it, again, I think this is a major turning point in the way Marvel stories are being told. Something big is on the horizon from Marvel. Does it come from Blood Hunt? Who knows? Do you have to read every 57 chapters of Blood Hunt? No. If you like certain characters who have a mini-series or a one-shot that ties into it, by all means, pick it up. But if you are seriously wondering what the future holds, both of these big event books seem to be the key in telling you. Now we have Zatanna Bring Down the House, which is a Black Label Zatanna book. And while it's written by Mariko Tamaki and drawn wonderfully by Javier Rodriguez, this book is gorgeous. It's a Black Label book, so it's not the Zatanna you're used to. Zatanna herself is going to play a major role in Absolute Power, mainly in Superman's book, but she's definitely a key point in issue 1. This is not that Zatanna. This is a very different Zatanna, but it's definitely worth checking out. Battle for the Planets, as we know it in America, has a new comic book series with its original name in Japan, Gatchaman, written by Cullen Bunn. Couple of number 2s that are out this week, Robot and Girl. This is by Mike White. We really enjoyed number 1. While it is all ages, it's actually a whole lot of fun. It's about a robot that's outlived his usefulness and doesn't know what his life is about, and a positive girl who's trying to show him what life can be like. Grommets number 2, which this is my time period for sure, but I was never a skater kid. This book is just a lot of fun. And of course, ending on fun number 2s, Spectrograph number 2. This is a creepy haunted house mystery with about a man who basically is trying to capture and or create ghosts, but he's dead. What happens to his house? We find out Spectrograph 2. That's just an inkling of what's out for this week, June 22nd. There's plenty more. June 26th. There's a 2 in there, June 26th. It doesn't matter, just come on in.